Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'm Natalie. I'm an intuitive card reader and an empath as well. I'm here today to do the general monthly reading for the month of March for the sign of Pisces. I said in a preempted video just before this one, I thought it was Scorpio. It's not. Excuse me. And anyways, this is for Pisces. So I've already kind of pre-shuffled my cards and did my little ritual with them. I have a little system that works for me. But I'll shuffle them up a bit more before I lay them out, just to save time. I'm going to begin this session by lighting my intuitive candle from intuitivecandles.com. These are beautiful candles that have a hidden reveal gift in the bottom of the wax. Once it melts down that low and you take it out. And this is one from my very first candle, my aventurine stone. And I use this as a pendulum now, but it's my rose quartz. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see what's in the bottom of this. The scent of this is Fundy Breeze as well. They showed up yesterday at my house, Michelle and Bob. And they're the creators and owners of the company, intuitivecandles.com. So, these are soy-based as well. They're beautiful. You can look them up online. And that Fundy Breeze, it smells like Fundy Breeze. Okay, so let's get right in. I'll just give it another little quick shuffle. And I have asked Spirit Guides, Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Natural World Order, and all that's around me. Believe you me, I'm surrounded by spirits for the last couple of days. I've had some strange things going on. Anyway, I'm dealing with that. So I want some messages for the sign of Pisces for this general reading for the month of March, year 2017. This is a general reading, which may or may not resonate with some of the viewers. It may resonate at 100%. It may not at all. And you may take something from it and not. If you want it to be 100% about you, you would require a private reading from me. I do offer that service. All the information for that's found in the description and more area down below this video window. If you're new to YouTube, you can see that subscribe button beneath the window here. All subscriptions to YouTube are free. So please, you're welcome to join me here. That way you won't miss any videos at all. You'll be notified every time Bay of Fundy Fortunes posts anything new. Bay of Fundy Fortunes can also be found on Twitter, Blogspot, Google, and Facebook under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Please feel free and welcome to join us. Messages for our Pisces general March right here. All right, grab my spectacles here. All right, very first card tarot's brought forth to your attention, Pisces, 6 cups. It's all about reflection. Second card, the Queen of the Ocean, abundance. This fell into your finances and your wealth sector. Third card brought to your attention. Beautiful. It's the Angel of the Ocean. She's all about healing. This falls within your hearth, your home, your love, your family, your friends. Number 4, challenges for March activity. It's the Knight of Wands. Number 5, your final message from this spread is your message from Spirit. And what has been brought forth to your attention. The Moon, La Lune. Illusion. All about illusions. When I've exhausted all messages from this 5-card spread, I will pull one significator at the very end from a tarot. Anything that has not been brought to your attention will show up here. Or something needs to be really emphasized from the 5-card spread will show up in that card. Alright, so let's get down to it here. The 6 of Cups, reflection. Your overall energy. Cups are all about emotions and love. It looks like somebody from your past could be returning. For some of you right now, an old friend or an old flame. Lots of memories will be relived through this reunion, I guess you would call it. And for some, these memories will be childhood memories. The advice of this card is a showing for you, Pisces, to enjoy and reconnect with the memories of your childhood, the good ones anyway. And it's going to inspire your future. You're going to, I'm hearing, learn some lessons that were there all along that you never realized. Carrying things from your childhood, as some of you from as young as, we're talking 7, 9-year-old until, your teens, lessons that were learned, realizations are going to come to the forefront for you, epiphanies, light bulb moments will be going off. And you're going to carry something from that time into your now and into your future. Your keywords for this card as well are friendship, visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. There's your overall energy. The second card we pulled is the Queen of the Ocean. She's all about abundance. She's a beauty. She's all about abundance. This is the mother card of this tarot. She brings a happiness and a feeling of abundance, and she predicts for you, Pisces, contentment, love, loving partner, family, and comfort, an overall good feeling for the month of March. We have spring coming upon us. For some of you Pisces, it's going to really, the whole season of spring and everything that pertains to spring, new beginnings and rebirths and growth in nature. You're going to find yourself embodied in that, encompassed in that, with a feeling of deep comfort, of satisfaction, and telling yourself that right now it all feels good and this feels right. Please let this be a precursor for the months that are to come, is what you're hoping for. But right now, everything is dare you whisper, perfect. This card's also here to reassure you that your needs are going to be met. That all comes with that feeling. Comfort. Money, if it has slowed down or been tied up or used up, is going to start to flow again. A natural flow is going to take over. So let's say some of you had been in between jobs. Some of you had been, let's say, on a layoff or a shutdown, and money might have still been coming in, but a fraction of what you used to make. That's going to pick up again, and it's going to flow again, just as it should. As it should is what I'm hearing, as it's supposed to. That's what I'm hearing for you. So if any of you have been out of a job, even I feel compelled to tell you, it's supposed to be, following your trail in life, and money is going to flow again. You will be working again. You will have an income again at the very least. You're going to have harmony at home. Again, that comes along with, her predictions of love and contentment and harmony and happiness, and there's going to be growth with the feeling of stability, or stable growth is what's coming forward for you. It's going to free up some parts of who you are, like up in here and within your creative center, and it's going to prompt some of you, if you're into the arts, you're going to pick up the brush and paint like you've never painted before. You're going to pick up your instrument, your guitar, your flute, your piano, whatever it is, metaphorically, and because there's this freedom of space that's going on, because everything else is falling into place. So it's leaving a lot of space behind, because when things are messed up, our lives are messed up, it seems, everyday life, we're messed up, everything seems cluttered and spread everywhere, and everywhere you look there's a mess. But when everything's falling into place and going tickety-boo, as they say, it frees up all this space, which frees up to bring up another dimension of who you are. It's your creative side. So some of you are going to be delving into that quite deeply. Good time. Everything seems to be growing forth. Now's the time to grow and to evolve and to invest in your love and in your home and in your property and your spirituality as well. Don't forget that. Invest some of yourself into these things. Your keywords are growth and nurture, home, love, fertility, which means more than pregnancy, but it could mean for some of you younger ones, comfort and generosity. Beautiful card. Good card. Wonderful. The next card is the Angel of the Ocean. She's beautiful. She's all about healing, and this fell into your hearth, your home, your love sector in any way, shape, and form. So she's the mermaid. This mermaid, I'm sorry, is the Angel of the Ocean. She holds the infinity symbol, as you can see here. That's that sideways figure 8. Her arms are intertwined with it. She has 2 cups. She's holding them up. Yes, she is. She's holding them up. ready to receive, ready to restore harmony into her life and into your life, ready to have stable, emotional, mentally balanced, and physical and spiritual aspects of your life are going to that's why she's here. She's an energy. She's here to, just like this card, they overlap and they're more or less the same messages being sent about good things to come your way right now. Also, your finances can become more balanced. Like I said, it's going to flow. Your mind, even your body. Some of you are going to be feeling probably physically better than you have in such a long time. And that's not for lack of trying, because you are trying, you're working at this. It's empowering for some of you. You're going to open up a whole different realm of things that are empowering, because you see that you have the power, and we do have the power. That's something I should really talk about a lot more. We have an innate power inside of us. We all do. When we realize, and I mean, we have that epiphanic moment when the light bulbs go off and you're like, oh my God, if I did that, you're going to be feeling like you can do anything. And guess what? You pretty much can. It's you that makes it happen. It isn't anybody else. It is, you have the universe, you have the angels, the spirit guides, and the love of the Creator that is on your side, supporting you and rooting you on. And we're given these gifts, and sadly, most of us don't realize these gifts, not ever in our lifetime. And some of us wake up about halfway through our trip here on planet Earth, and some of us are aware of it very, very early on. But it's like anything, it needs to be fed. It needs to grow. For myself, that's been my experience, is the growth that I've been going through. The more in touch I get with my real world. And I'm not talking what I can see here in front of me or the people standing in front of me, but the very essence of me and why I'm here. I'm getting more and more in touch with that. Living where I do is a big branch off of that. It is the heartbeat of me that is the heartbeat of me, if you know what I mean. So without this, I don't think I could grow. I'm just very lucky, and I know that. You know, what's luck? A little more than luck going on there. I was led here. Absolutely. So this is what you can find. Your finances, everything is just going to, even things that you prioritize, if you prioritize your finances right now, you know, where you focus, where your energy goes, that's what you want. You want that. And you want to just bring it to you. You don't want to beg the universe. You don't want to say, I want and I need. The universe takes everything literally. We have to be careful. It's almost like you realize you have so much power, but unless you harness it and can control that, know that the universe takes everything you say literally. So if you say, I need more money, all the universe is really going to hear is need and money, which means a need has to be left there and money removed so that the need continues, is what goes on. And it's the same with wanting. So you don't say, I need more money, I need more love, I need more. You say, bring me, give it to me, give me more money, bring me more money. It is mine, I'm waiting to receive it. Universe will move heaven and earth, and it'll start shifting and shaping to make it happen for you. If you can believe with a burn in your belly, and you feel it that strong and that deeply, it'll come true. It will come true. It will happen for you. That's one thing about it. It's our vibrations we put out. So when we feel something in our gut and it's just like, oh, you know, it's burnt. That's a vibration, and it's an energy that's being put out to the universe. And it has to land somewhere. And there has to be a reaction to that. The advice of this card is, hey, there you go, is to work a little bit of magic. Try to also reconcile any opposites that you have right now. I mean, we're here, we're alive, we're sucking air on planet Earth. We live within reality. So there's always going to be opposites, but try to reconcile the ones that you can right now. Any little things that are fettering here off to the side. They're not forefront. They're not changing your daily life. There's something fettering off to the side here. Take care of that before it gets lost and buried and you have to deal with it down the road anyway, because eventually you will. Or bring it to the forefront, deal with it and clean it up, and get rid of it. The advice here is to work your magic. Try to fix those little problems up. The card is also telling you any projects or anything that you start right now, you will get finished. They will be completed and they will get finished. Keywords are balance and patience. Angels and finances. Okay. So, the Knight of Wands, all about activity, and this is in your challenges. Okay. Excuse me while I have a little sip of my tea. The advice of this card is to choose what will benefit you best from work, from work, any interactions that you have with anybody or anything, institutions, I'm hearing. Don't focus in on the immediate gratifications of most things. You can look at the bigger picture. It's always best to look at the bigger picture. Some of us are really quick and we want to dive right in. It'd be like somebody saying to me, here, Natalie, I'm going to give you $1,000 today, and you can have that right away. No waiting. Or if you want to wait a little bit, that $1,000 I can change that into, say, 10 grand a couple months down the road in the bigger picture, and I'm flat broke, and there's so much I need. See, I'd be tempted, wouldn't I? Because of my needs, I'd be tempted to dive right in and say, oh, I need money right now. I can't wait down the road. But by gee, sometimes, you know what? If you put in a little bit of suffering, a little bit of discomfort, I'd have to say, no, thank you. I'd rather wait for the 10 grand down the road. I'll go through my misery now and I'll suffer there. That way I'll feel almost like I've earned this. So I'm just saying, it's your choice in the end. If this opportunity flops into your lap, just be careful. And you're better off to hold off for the bigger picture. Remain very, very grounded at this time. This card is warning you about that as well. Don't go off into la la land. And no, I'm not talking the movie, but off into la la land. We've all got a happy place we go to when things get to be a little uncomfortable for us, so we can go into our happy place. Don't stay there too long. And you got to come back and you got to deal with the reality of what is your life and your situation. This is a really good reading. You got a lot of good things coming your way, but you're in the real world. So you're going to deal with little bumps and little blocks in the way every now and again. But right now, it's as good as it can be. And it's pretty darn good. So if you have to deal with a little bit of like those things that are fettering off to the side, again, bring them forward, deal with them. Don't push them back further. And they're real easy to shove back because they're not a real big deal. And they're not ever going to be a big deal. The problem is they'll become annoying. And they'll keep resurfacing and resurfacing over and over again. So you might as well go, come here so that I can deal with you. Hi, welcome back. Sorry about the interruption. Phone rang, had to stop and all that. Okay, so I raised the the Knight of Wands, all about activity. I can't remember where I left off as far as this card goes, so we'll just start it over again. Do what will, that's right too, do what will benefit you best in the bigger picture in the longer run. Always go with the bigger picture. Anything you do right now, anything you start, is going to meet with success in the end. It's just a good time for new beginnings, new starts of any kind. And keywords are energy and movement. There's a lot of passion associated with this card as well. Some of you may struggle to find a balance. That may be your challenge for the month of March. Some of you may struggle with a flux in communication. So you have to be a little bit clear. You might have to work a little harder. You may be jumping the gun, I'm hearing. Some of you are going to be assuming things and jumping the gun. That's something you're going to have to work on. That's going to be a challenge. It just could make things a little bit uncomfortable for you within your relationships. So the fifth and final card, your message from Spirit, is the Moon. It is all about illusions. The Moon watches what you see. So here you are, you're looking out at something, but the Moon's watching, following where your focus is going right now. And it's here to tell you as well that everything may seem perfect under the light of the Moon. Love, relationships, dates, this kind of thing. Everything seems romantic. And the Moon is playing a double role. It's adding to the ambiance of what's going on. We're drawn in to the Moon, and there's a feeling of utter sigh, contentment, beauty, power, passion. But that's under the light of the Moon. The other side of that, there's always another side. It illuminates things that maybe we're not ready to see. Things that maybe we don't want to see. There's the thing. Spirit is saying some things are going to need to be illuminated. Big spotlight shone on it. And you're not going to suffer from the glare, because the glare is going to be over there illuminating what it is that you need to see. Not all bad, not all good. You just have to be careful. But the Moon is asking you, well, everything feels beautiful beneath my light. What happens when the sun comes up? What happens at high noon, in the broad light of day, in the glaring sunlight? Reality comes crashing in. All the soft edges are gone and everything's squared off and sharp and just a bit too real, maybe sometimes. So the Spirit is telling you that you got to make sure that in the light of day you can still see the beauty that the Moon shows at night. So another meaning of this card as well is, for some of you Pisces, fears from your past could come back. Old memories are going to resurface. I think we touched on that with the basically a reunion with somebody from your past. You may be hesitant and a little bit apprehensive about dealing with somebody from your past. You may throw up your own emotional blocks. You won't want to deal with it. And again, the Moon is really, you could get angry with the purpose of the Moon, but really the Moon is saving you a whole lot of time in the future. And the Moon will not allow you to stay in fantasy or la la land, as I said earlier. It wants to keep you in reality to save you time in your life for down the road. It'll come around in a metaphoric way. The energies will kick any blocks that you throw up. It's going to kick them right off the side like they're nothing. So you're going to have to deal with some things. This is what Spirit's message is for you. It kind of, Spirit's saying it's going to hurt me a lot more than it hurts you to face some things. And they're not devastating. They're not life-altering. So don't be afraid. And don't get apprehensive, because there's no call for that. These are little things that maybe you've been stubborn about in the past, and things that you don't really want to deal with, and you just don't want to deal with them. It's just that simple. So the advice of the card is to take time to work out the best way forward for yourself. Really take your time. I'm hearing on that. Really slow down and slot a special time for just that, where you've got to sit and you've got to think about what your next move in your life is going to be, because we make changes every day, we make moves every day, occurrences happen every day. But when you're dealing with tarot, and tarot's bringing things towards you, these are things that are highlighted. These are the things that need your attention. That's why they're brought to the forefront. It's not an everyday, stupid, mundane decision we have to make. Like, shall we go to town and do our banking today, or should we go to the bakery today? It's not about things like that. These are things that are important to you. Pay attention right now to your feelings and dreams as well, says Spirit. and rely on that. Rely on some of your dreams rather than logic to a point. You'll have the instinctive knowledge of when to draw the line. It's okay to dabble in fantasy. It's okay, to kind of overanalyze things, maybe a dream here and there, a literal dream while you're sleeping, or a daydream. There's always going to be spirit there to pull you back, and the moon will pull you back into reality again. And you'll be thinking at times, it's not supposed to be like this. No. It's a beautiful moonlit night. This is supposed to be beautiful and full of fantasy and dreamlike. And what you talking about? I ain't dealing with all that reality. Yeah, the moon's going. Oh yeah, you is. Yes, you are, because this is going to make you squirm a little bit. And it's going to make you a bit uncomfortable. But you've got decisions you have to bring down. They must be dealt with in your immediate life, along your lines of friendship and relationships. The really close relationships need a good second looking at. The moon's already done half the work. It's spotlighting what areas need to have attention paid to them. You don't have to look and wonder because the moon's there. It's an energy showing you, and it's going, hey, look at me, you need to pay attention to me, whether you want to or not. And your first impulse is going to be, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear nothing, I don't see nothing. But you do. You got to stop being stubborn, Pisces. It's almost funny, and you have to deal with that. Your keywords for this are, let's see here, doubt, decisions, sadness for some, purpose for others. So it's an interesting card. So there's the 5-card spread. So now let's do your Significator, Master of the Universe, and Master of the Natural World Order. Please bring us forth messages that you may have for the sign of Pisces in reference to the 5-card spread. It was just done. Please bring forth any other final message that you may have for the sign of Pisces. That wasn't going to be truthful. One more. Let's see. Feels like one more anyway. One significator, please, for this overall 5-card spread for the sign of Pisces for this general reading for March 2017. Okay, we will cut. We got a good surf up there today. Wish you guys could hear it. Oops. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups usually indicates a certain amount of sadness. Some of you are afraid of letting go. There's a letting go period going on. Letting go of certain things that have, even some uncomfortable things, some bad things that aren't really good for you. We tend to, as humans, we tend to sometimes slide into something like memories. And whether they're good memories or not, we refuse to let them go for whatever reason. We hold on to them. Okay, so, no, that's the wrong one, sorry. It's a 5 of Cups, not Pentacles. Let's see, it's the same thing. In the wrong color code. 5. There we go. Yeah. This card represents loss, regret, and denial in varying degrees. It could be a tangible thing, such as a breakup of a relationship, or an intangible thing, the loss of an opportunity. This card can also warn you of forthcoming loss and help you to reduce its toll. So I'm hearing right off from that, I'm hearing that this is a loss of an opportunity for some of you, at least one of you, because you didn't want things to change. Again, with change, you didn't want to let go. What is with you now, as far as this opportunity goes, is you have to make a change in order to take advantage of it. It means changes in your personal life, in your immediate life, in your family life, and in your home life, and you don't want to make the changes, even though you know it would be worth it in the end and in the bigger picture, how it would benefit you, but you're really, really being stubborn about it. Not a good thing to do. Not a good place to be. Not a good place to go. Anyways, Pisces, not a bad reading. Very interesting. A lot of ups and downs, but a lot of inner stuff going on where you are your own worst enemy. If for any of the darker, shadier end of the different cards, it is you that is your own worst enemy. There's nobody else out there. But overall, for most of you, March is a really great month. A lot of contentment and harmony at home. Family relationships are working quite well and going quite well for you as well. So that's it for now. I'm going to wrap this up and get this going so I can move on to the next sign, and we'll battle with YouTube and the upload times. Well, we do the best we can. So anyways, I'd like to thank you very much for your likes, your shares, especially your comments down below, even your thumbs down. You're allowed to have an opinion. One thing I ask, please keep my channel free of religion and politics. All right? So all you Bible thumpers out there, when you tell me that Jesus loves me, that's a slap in the face. I don't need you to tell me Jesus loves me. You guys are holier than thou, and you're a little bit, take your piety somewhere else. It's not needed. If you knew my background, you might as well be insulting a priest, all right, telling him that Jesus loves him. Don't need it, and I don't want it on my channel. I have people in this channel from all walks of life across the world. As far as my channel goes, it's like Omni. We are all one. So don't come into my channel trying to put division within the people here and offending other people. You're not wanted, and I'll ban your ass. To be quite simple about it, say one word about Jesus loving me, or everybody going to hell, or swords being raised. We're all going to die, the whole bit, because you know what? Tarot comes from the inner power that came from, guess where? God, the Creator, gave me this power, all right? Not some brick building that's run by a stinking human being, all right? Came from God. It's all about love. That's what tarot is all about. It has nothing to do with Satan or the devil. You better, when one finger's pointing at somebody else, you got 3 more pointing back at you. Remember that. So for the rest of you that are new or members, you want to sign up, go ahead. I'm not afraid to spit a little fire out every now and again. Although overall I avoid it. I like nice. I like calm. I like serene. That's my life. But don't push my buttons. Don't offend the people that are my members and my subscribers. Get thy ass out of my channel. So what I'd like to say is thank you for all your comments, your likes, your shares. It's all appreciated. Current subscribers, from the bottom of my heart, you know where I stand with you guys. I appreciate you very much supporting this channel, and I'm glad you all enjoy it. Let's keep it that way. Now, from my heart to yours, may you enjoy the month of March, and may it be everything you want it to be. And if you're looking for me, you can always find me waiting on the next high tide. Goodbye for now.